Hello friends, it's Carla back today with a look at a December album flip through up to day 6, and you'll see the process that I use to put these pages together. I'm using some products from Shotz, and I've got a Simple Stories Flipbook here, and I've got the Simple Stories Winter Cottage collection and some other products that go along with that paper pack. So the first day I'm choosing to post about my tree, and my two girls who are 13 and 8, they really enjoy decorating, and they actually do most of the decorating. So we pulled out all the decorations and brought up Christmas stuff, put away the fall stuff, and they just had so much fun starting that. And then my husband and I come in and put out on our ornaments that we have, and everybody has a special ornament from each year. So we've got a sticker book here from Simple Stories. That is the Winter Cottage sticker book, and it's huge. There's so many stickers in this book. And then there's a chipboard sheet, and I will link the Shotz store below where you can find the Winter Cottage products as well as lots of other fun things. And I will also link a video where I did a live for Shotz on their Facebook page and just showed you how to put the foundation pieces together for this book. I find I definitely have a better chance of getting a December album done if I have some foundation pages. I really like the flip book and the pocket pages that come with these flip books, and I found it really easy to use that Winter Cottage collection pack, and it has a 12 by 12 sticker sheet to use to decorate. So I also had a Winter Cottage paper pad as well that I used a couple things from. That little tag there was the journaling bits and pieces, and then I've got the number from the Simple Stories coordinating sticker numbers and words. And we've got some of those little sprinklets that are in the store. There's so many cute different kinds, and they're really fun. Now this is how this flip book works, which is really cool. And if you remember those old school do-a-tang folders. So I went through and I made some foundation pages, but it is easy enough to take things out and change up a bit if I want. So I took a page from the back and just decided I wanted to move things around a bit and use some more pictures of my girls decorating. This Wonder card is from one of the 12 by 12 sheets in the paper pack, and it's a cut apart sheet, and there's 3 by 4 on each 3 by 4 cards that you cut apart. I'm using some more of those sprinklets to add to the tree, and the art glitter glue is really great for just adding those in, and I also use it for anytime I have to glue anything on. I love it for paper and for embellishments. So I use my Canon selfie printer, and I printed this with the Project Life app. So the Project Life app allows you to collage your photos on a 4x6 photo background, and then save it, and then you can just cut that out, or print that out on the Canon selfie, and then cut those apart into the size. So you can do, these are 3 by 4s, but you can do lots of different collage sizes. And I'm just adding some stickers here from that sticker book. That journaling is from that Bits and Pieces journaling pack. I've got the little tab here from the sticker book as well. These sticker books are really phenomenal, and there's such a wide variety of stickers that are in here, and a lot that are in here. So I'm doing a little tab on the back and the front so it can kind of stick out a little bit there. And I've got a little joy sticker, and here's that chipboard sticker pack. That's really great. The stickers on it are really, really cute. I do always add a little bit of glue before on the background when I add the chipboard, just because I don't want it to come off. And I'm just going to add that into the first page. So that's a full 6x8 pocket page, that first one. And here's the 3x4 pages. There's also 4x6 pages. So you really have a good arrangement of pages that you can use with different photos. Now I'm going to do some decorating for day 2. Now I'm not exactly worrying about whether I did this on December 2nd. I'm more just looking at, we did 25 different things. I think we'll probably only go to 25 unless I really feel like going for the whole month. But we actually started decorating in November, and that's okay. Like, I'm just making this album because I wanted to remember kind of those 25 special days before Christmas, and even if we did something a different day or a few days before December, that's not what I'm worried about. I want to make this as easy as possible so that I just get my photos in there and I get my memories documented, and I find this is the easiest way that I can do it. So it actually was kind of nice being able to start a few Christmas things before the first of the month, and then I had those photos. I could get them printed out, and it wasn't such a rush right at the beginning of the month. Also, if you didn't have a photo from a certain day, or if nothing happened on that day, you don't have to feel stressed because you can just choose anything. Even if you didn't have a photo, and you just wanted to document a memory from a past year or why something is special to you, I think you could document that and mark it as a day. So here I've got one of those number 2, and I put that right on. They're so nice and shiny, and I sometimes add the stickers right to the top of the pocket pages. The little puffy stickers are really, really cute. So I am adding this Wonderland sticker right onto my photo because I kind of like that we've decorated it and it's just fun. And then I had another small photo of some decorating, and that birch paper is actually a Heidi swap paper that I had in my stash, and I thought it looked good with the Simple Stories. Also, lots of the Simple Stories collections will actually match together. So a little bit later, you'll see me pull out one of the Holly Jolly sticker sheets, and it actually coordinates quite nicely. So if you have some different stickers and sticker sheets that are still simple stories, you are going to be able to use them, and they're going to coordinate. So here we've got on to our next day. I'm keeping this quite easy. I obviously have more than just these photos of these events, and I will scrapbook them at another time, probably adding some just to my regular album. But I wanted to choose some of the photos that I felt really documented whatever story I was telling on that day. So I just chose some of the ones that I felt were more special and just kind of captured those memories. That tag there was from one of the cut-aparts, and you saw me using another one of those. I'm using some of the pretty paper that's in the collection pack as a mat for the photos. And then I've got another sticker, and I like that countdown because this one they're opening their advent calendars and just documenting what they chose. They usually choose a different calendar each year, and Amy decided she would Amy's 13, so she didn't want Lego or anything like that, but she really wanted a nice chocolate calendar, and she chose the Lindt chocolate one. And this little sticker with the flower there and the banner that you can write something on, that's from the sticker pack. So I'm just arranging that so everything fits there, and that's on the back of that journaling card from the other side. So if you felt like it, you could have 2 different journaling cards in there, but this one I felt like this is the order I was putting it in, and it worked on the back. So I was happy to glue my photos right onto the back side. And I'm just adding a little bit of hand writing with a pen, which is a black pen that's just has a fine tip. Here's the journaling bits and pieces, and they have some little sentiments. They have some journaling spots that you can write things on. There's some really fun images there. It's a good assortment that you can use in with your albums. Some tags there. And I just come to a little square, I guess it's a rectangle, but a little smaller piece there that I felt was going to work just to write a little note about the advent calendar. And Erica chose her Lego one and a little chocolate one that has hockey on it, so she was happy to get that. And then I just chose a puffy sticker with the flower that coordinated with that flower from the sticker sheet. And here's some more of those pretty sprinklets. There's a couple different names. I think the sparklets maybe are a little bit shiny. These ones are great for shaker cards, but also just to add around your page. So the little candy cane pieces I just glued right to my page, and I think it added just a little bit of whimsy, especially with the candy that they're eating. And then I'm just adding a number 3 on here. So with the next page, I decided to add in a few pictures of a winter walk that we went on, and there was some lights in our neighborhood, different houses that were lit up, and we just decided to go for a little walk and take some pictures. We usually go for a drive at some point, but the weather has been really, really nice, so it was nice to actually get out and walk and enjoy that weather. And I just wrote a little note about that and popped that in the page protector. And I was going to leave it at that, but I thought I wanted to write a little bit more, and I took out that journaling card and just wrote around the image. And then I'm sticking on my number, and that was quick and easy just by having those pages prepped. And for the next one, I'm actually gluing right onto the back of those journaling cards that were in the pockets, and matting the photos, some on the white, and then using some of the paper from the collection pack. And I like that I added the truck there, and because the table was in the foreground, it just added a space for the truck to be without covering up what they were doing. So this is the letters that they wrote to Santa, and Erica, of course, had lots on her list, and even though she knows that Santa is not going to bring all that, she thought it would probably be good to give him some options. So he has options anyways. And we've got some of the paper left over from the strip that I cut to mat those other photos. So just by adding a little strip and not worrying about having enough to add a complete mat, you can still coordinate the paper and it matches with the other cards, and you just have a little piece of that and it looks cute. Here's that Holly Jolly sticker sheet that I told you about, and it actually, like, the colors are great. It had the little note about writing the letter to Santa, so I wanted to use that. The Winter Cottage, I think, works lovely with this album, and the colors. It doesn't have a ton about Christmas and Santa, which is fine. So if I want to bring in some specific Santa stuff, I can just grab some from some other sticker sheets that I have. But I like that it's more winter and keeping cozy, and of course we're staying in lots, so it just worked really well. And I'm adding a few more of those little embellishments, and then add on my number 5. And then for our last page that we do here today, I'm adding a little page about Christmas cards and making some Christmas cards. So that's the 4x6 sheet that I cut out with my, or printed out with my Canon Selfie, and then just trimmed the cards apart. And I just did some little mini photos, not cards. And then this little tag was actually a Tim Holtz salvage tag that I had just sitting in front of me, and I thought it kind of worked to go with the theme of making the cards. And we actually recently sent some cards with a friend who is picking up a bunch for the Kirby Center, which is a center in Calgary, and they were sending gifts to people in need. And so the girls wanted to help make up some cards to send to people. So their friends actually donated some as well, and they all together came up with like 28 cards that they made, and maybe a few more, and then might have been around 36. Anyway, they made them all, handmade them, and we put them in envelopes and with a nice sentiment inside, and included those to go. So I think that was a nice thing for the girls to be able to do, and just know that they're sending something to someone that's going to make their Christmas a little bit better. That was some stamps that I finished up the pack, sending out and mailing some cards. And I handmade some cards as well to send with them. I'm writing some journaling about the girls' cards, and I'm just going to use some washi tape as a bit of a hinge so that the photo can be lifted up, and then you can read the journaling underneath. And this is just a few of the cards they made, and I think they did a really, really good job. So that was that little tag from the cut apart 12x12 sheet. And then I added a little bit of journaling about the cards that I made to include as well. I love sending out Christmas cards and just taking the time early in the month to write a special note, and it just makes me really thankful for the people in my life. So I was just writing about that. And then this is just a little pocket that the journaling can fit in, and it ends up to be about an 8x6, maybe a little bit shorter, and it flaps over. So you could definitely do this for lots of different pages in your album. And this page protector is divided into 3x4 and 4x6 on the bottom. So that is the those are the pages that I completed for December so far. And then I'm just putting in the pages that I had pre-done, so you can check out the video on the Scrap Shotz live website on the the Facebook page. I will link that below, and then if I do get a chance, I'm going to upload it to YouTube as well, and if I do, I'll update the description just to reflect that. But for now, it's on the live, and you can just kind of see the walkthrough of how all those foundation pages were put together. You can also check out on Instagram. I'll be sharing the rest of the album as it comes together. And here's a look just at the pages that are here so far. December albums are really fun, and hopefully I'll get a little bit more videoed, but of course we all know that December goes so quickly. So even I may just do a walkthrough at the end, and I want to make sure that I have time to get this album put together and have something at the end of December just to share with my girls and my husband. So hopefully you've enjoyed that, and check out the Instagram link where you'll be able to keep up on the photos of all the rest of the days. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. Thank you for stopping by, and I would love for you to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.